You've been lied to not once, not twice but for decades. They told you that low fat means healthy. That calories are all that matter. That if it's labeled organic, it must be good for you. And we believed them. We trusted the packaging, the food industry, and the trendy influencers selling their miracle diets. But what if the very foundation of healthy eating has been built on a lie? Let me take you back. Imagine walking into a grocery store, bright lights, aisles filled with products screaming with labels gluten-free, fat-free, sugar-free, keto-approved. You fill your cart, thinking you're making the healthiest choices. But what if I told you these labels are part of the deception? Here's the truth they don't want you to know. The modern food industry isn't designed to keep you healthy. It's designed to keep you buying. Processed food, even the so-called healthy kind, is engineered in labs, not kitchens, to trigger your cravings and make you dependent. Ever wonder why you can't stop at one granola bar? It's not your lack of willpower. It's science. Big food companies hire chemists and behavioral psychologists to formulate products that light up the brain's reward system. They create bliss points, a magical combo of sugar, salt, and fat that hijack your brain like a drug. And they wrap it all in a shiny label that says healthy. So let's dismantle the first lie: fat is bad. Remember the low-fat craze? Everyone was tossing out butter, switching to margarine, and munching on light snacks. But what happened? Obesity rates soared. Type 2 diabetes skyrocketed. Because when fat was removed, it was replaced with something far worse: sugar. Here's what they didn't tell you: your body needs healthy fats. Avocados, olive oil, nuts. These aren't villains. They're heroes. Healthy fats support your hormones, your brain function, even weight loss. But big food couldn't profit off whole, natural fats. So they created low-fat frankenfoods instead. Let's talk about the calorie myth. Calories in, calories out. Sounds logical, right? Burn more than you eat, and you'll lose weight. But your body is not a calculator. It's a chemistry lab. Different foods have different hormonal effects. 100 calories of soda doesn't affect your body the same way as 100 calories of almonds. Sugar spikes your insulin. Insulin tells your body to store fat. Eat enough sugar, even in small caloric amounts, and you trigger fat storage, cravings, and energy crashes. That's why people on low-calorie diets often feel miserable and fail. Ever met someone who eats like a bird but still struggles to lose weight? It's not the math, it's the biology. And here's where the lie gets darker. The food industry funds the research. The same companies selling you the sugary cereal are paying scientists to say sugar is not that bad. Conflict of interest? You bet. A Coca-Cola funded study once concluded that lack of exercise, not sugar, was the main cause of obesity. Shocking, right? But it worked. Media ran with it. Doctors repeated it. And people kept drinking soda, blaming themselves for not hitting the gym hard enough. Let's expose another deception: the health halo. Just because something is labeled plant-based, natural, or organic, doesn't mean it's healthy. Potato chips can be plant-based. So can high-fructose corn syrup. The word natural means almost nothing legally. It's marketing. There is one label even more deceptive than natural, and you probably have it in your pantry right now. We'll get to that. But first, let's talk about addiction. Yes, food addiction is real. And it's not your fault. Highly processed foods are designed to make you overeat. They override your hunger signals. Ever tried to binge on boiled eggs? Good luck. But cookies, ice cream, chips, you'll eat until your stomach hurts, then reach for more tomorrow. These foods alter dopamine levels, your brain's reward chemical. It's the same circuitry involved in drug addiction. That's why quitting sugar can cause withdrawal symptoms such as headaches, irritability, fatigue. You're not weak, you're recovering. So what can you do? How do you escape the matrix of fake health? Start by going back to basics. Whole foods, real ingredients, one ingredient items. If it grew from the ground, swam in the sea, it's probably better than anything in a package. Cook your meals. Not every night but enough to reclaim control. When you cook, you know what's going in your body. You're not at the mercy of hidden sugars or industrial seed oils. Drink water, yes, plain water. Not vitamin water. Not zero-calorie soda. Just water. You'll be shocked how much better your body feels. Back to food. Read labels. If a product has more than 5 ingredients, especially if you can't pronounce them, put it back. Avoid added sugars, especially those hidden under names like evaporated cane juice, maltodextrin, or brown rice syrup. Reclaim your taste buds. When you stop eating hyperpalatable foods, something magical happens. Fruit tastes sweeter. Real food becomes satisfying again. Your body begins to reset. And most importantly, stop chasing the perfect diet. There is no one-size-fits-all. Keto, vegan, paleo, Mediterranean, each has its pros and cons. What matters most is quality and consistency, whole foods, balanced meals, no extremes. If a diet tells you to never eat bananas again, maybe reconsider. Now, remember that label I mentioned earlier? The most deceptive one? It's sugar-free. Sounds healthy, right? But here's the twist. Many sugar-free foods are loaded with artificial sweeteners, chemicals that may trick your brain into craving more sugar, mess with your gut bacteria, and even spike your insulin. One study found that people who drank diet soda actually gained more weight over time than those who drank regular soda. Why? Because the sweet taste without calories confused the brain and led to overeating later. So don't fall for the labels. Trust ingredients, not marketing. Your body is smarter than you think. When you give it real food, it heals, it balances, it thrives. You don't need detox teas, celebrity-endorsed supplements, or meal replacement bars. You need truth. You need simplicity. You need awareness. Because once you see the lie, you can't unsee it. And now you've seen it. Your journey to real health begins not with a fad diet but with unlearning everything you thought you knew. So if you're ready to reclaim your energy, your clarity, your body, start today, not tomorrow. Comment if this video made you rethink what healthy eating really means. If this video helped you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a powerful health tip. If you think uncovering the truth about healthy eating was eye-opening, wait until you see what happens when you give your body nothing but water for 7 days. The transformation is deeper than you imagine. Click the next video. Drinking only water for 7 days. What happens to your body? Your body might just thank you for it.